This is the guy that came up and threatened to run me over with his truck. Then went and he swung at me, hit my face, hit my camera as well. No, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna show the video. So I'm glad that you pulled back up. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So and we're over here. And now you're resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Listen, resisting does not mean you have to be fighting somebody. It means you don't have to be following orders. That is resisting in the state of Kentucky. Resisting arrest. Arrest doesn't have to be a physical arrest.
I thought you just said I was detained.
Up until I got here.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
We had someone call on you from the bank here. So they said that you were like coming in and out of the store or saying you're acting weird.
I got a video. I can't really talk right now.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you have an ID on you?
A what?
Do you have your ID on you? By
Yeah, I can't. I'm in the middle of my job right now. I can't really do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. If you give me like an hour or so and then you come back or something, then I'll be happy to talk to you within an hour.
This is private property. I think they're wanting you to leave.
Where?
What's that?
Where?
You're on private property right now, so I think they're wanting you to leave.
Oh, I gotta finish my job.
What's your job?
I just gotta document real quick.
Okay. What do you?
Yeah. If you come back like in an hour, I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like that, it's private property, and they're wanting you to step off. And
Who?
The bank and but Verizon, I'm not sure about them.
Yeah. No. I just gotta finish. Can I finish this real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name, man?
I can't really get that. My boss told me not to give
Your boss
any.
told you
Not to any
Okay.
information or anything like that.
Who are you working for?
My boy KCA.
KCA.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, what kind of work are y'all doing?
We just documenting stuff. I gotta keep doing it though.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't go in here and ask them if they want me to leave though.
Why's that?
Huh?
Why's that?
Because I gotta go in here. I gotta make an exchange with my phone. Sir.
Yeah.
Guys, he's going in there to solicit a trespass at Verizon. Oh my God. He's going in there and asking them, telling them that they should make me leave. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna walk right over here so that he can he can follow me over here. He's got to go into each one of these locations and tell them that they have to make me leave, basically. So he's gonna solicit at all these locations here. Wow, guys, really not trying to get in it with him. I was telling him to come back in an hour to talk to me, but yeah, guys, so he went in this Verizon right here. All right, y'all, well, stay tuned and let's see what he does. Yeah.
Both areas are wanting you to leave now. So it is
I'm on this side right here.
Yeah, I know, but they're wanting you to leave as well. So.
You only went in Verizon.
Huh?
You only went in Verizon.
They're wanting you to leave.
I'm not on Verizon property.
Okay, but if you want to play this, go ahead and put your hands on your back.
What are you doing?
Hey, listen.
Whoa, guys, look at that.
If
do you own this place here?
What's that?
Why are you touching me, man? I'm allowed to record.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Stop.
Can you take your hands off of me?
Hey, dude. You're being trespassed.
And you're gonna go viral.
If you're refusing to leave, then
you did not go over here and ask them. You know what? Watch this.
Okay.
You're gonna play those games. What's your name, by the way?
Officer Mueller.
Nice.
Hey, listen.
Yep. No, dude. Nope. Don't need to hear your bull.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna be documenting from over here now.
Okay. Well, I'll ask the Callister.
You're soliciting trespasses. You know that's illegal, right?
Do what now?
You can't go in and ask them if they want me to leave the property. That's illegal.
Why's that?
You're soliciting a trespass. You ever heard of that?
Okay.
Yeah, you're
permission
soliciting.
from
I'm literally
McAllister's?
walking you into a trap, and you just fell for it.
Is that
You
right?
went in Verizon and solicited a trespass.
Okay. Okay. Well, they're wanting you to leave.
Who?
Verizon.
How do I know that you're not lying?
Okay. Well, are you refusing to leave?
I'm not on Verizon property.
Are you refusing to leave?
Let's look. We have AT&T, we have McAllister's, we have Cricket, we have this place right here. That's not Verizon's property. Yeah.
Okay. But it is time to get off their property.
Whose? Who owns it?
Their property.
Who is they?
Huh?
Who is they?
Looks like Verizon.
Verizon doesn't own this whole thing, man.
Okay. Well, they're wanting you.
Call your supervisor.
No, it's not gonna happen.
You're not going to call your supervisor?
No, I don't have to right now.
Yeah, you do. I'm requesting a supervisor.
Yeah, no, you can request a supervisor later, but right now you need to get off the property.
I'm not on their property.
Okay. Well, time to leave.
I think you're just bull. You know Verizon doesn't own this whole thing?
Okay. But
So
they're
you're trying to tell me to get off somebody else's property?
They're asking you to leave. Okay.
You said Verizon. Verizon's all the way down there.
Okay.
I'm not on Verizon property.
But it is time to go. Okay.
From where?
I don't know. Well, time to
You
go.
can't just tell people to leave.
Okay. Well, if
You keep
private
saying
business-
okay.
Simple. Well, if a private business asks you to leave, like you were.
When did they ask me to leave?
Well, they're asking on behalf of me. Okay.
Verizon?
I am telling you on behalf of them. Okay.
You keep saying them and they and who. Verizon's all the way down there. I'm not on Verizon property.
Okay.
So what now?
So you are on private property right now.
How do you know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Because we're in a parking lot.
Verizon does not own this property.
Okay.
They have a business on this property, but you have to contact the guy who actually owns the property.
That's not necessarily true.
Sir. Oh man, you must be new. You must be a new officer.
Well, it is time to go. All right.
I said call your supervisor.
I don't have to call my supervisor.
I'm requesting a supervisor.
That's fine. But
You're gonna fail to get a
go ahead and keep
supervisor?
your hands out of your pockets.
I don't have to.
hands out
Am
your
I
pockets.
legally detained?
You're a trespasser right now.
I'm not. Nobody asked me to leave.
So keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Keep your hands off your vest. You could have a shank in there. It goes both ways, man.
All right. I told you to keep your hands out of your pockets.
Whoa, dude, what are you doing, man?
414.
What are you doing? I can put my hands
Yeah,
in my
we're
pockets?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Because you're under arrest for
For
trespass.
what? I'm not trespassing.
I told you to leave several times.
Dude, you told me to get away from Verizon. Look how far I am. I'm not even on their property.
He's just being verbal right now, and
I've requested a supervisor so you don't make a mistake.
hey, just put your hands behind your back.
Why?
You're being detained.
Dude, you literally told me to get away from Verizon property. I walked all the way off of their
I told you to
property.
Keep your hands out of your pockets. and you
What law
refused
is that? What law is keeping
Put
your
your
hands
hand-
out of your pocket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna give you a chance. What law is it that I have to keep my hands out of my pocket?
Put your hands behind your back. You're being detained.
I'm asking for you to call a supervisor, and you're grabbing my wrist super hard.
Okay. I'm telling
Dude,
Put your hands behind your back.
welcome to
You're being
YouTube,
detained.
bud. Welcome
Okay.
to YouTube.
Quit pulling away.
I'm not
And
pulling
put your-
away.
Put your hands behind your back. Right
I'm
now.
gonna wait for your supervisor. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Put your hands.
Or did you
behind
call
your
a supervisor?
back. Put your hands.
Did you
behind your
call a supervisor?
back. I will after you put your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna wait for a supervisor to get here. I am not resisting. I am waiting for a supervisor to get here.
Okay.
And you're making like my watch go off.
Okay.
Like it's like doing a whole bunch of stuff.
10-9.
Guys, so this officer is gripping me really hard.
Bye, Verizon. Put your hands behind your back.
Is he a
okay?
supervisor?
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
asking you questions. Why can't you answer?
Hey,
Is that a
Just
supervisor
put
you're
your hands
talking
behind your
to?
back. Hey.
I'm waiting for a supervisor. I'm not resisting.
Okay. Hey, listen. You're being detained. Put your hands behind your back right now.
You can detain me by just standing here. I don't have to have my hands behind my
Hands
back.
behind your back right now. Okay?
Dude, are you serious?
I am serious.
Are you racist, bro?
Huh?
I think you're racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
Guys, look, he's forcefully putting my hands behind my back.
Put your other hand behind your back.
I have to record, sir.
Put your other hand behind
I am recording you.
You can keep recording.
I cannot keep recording. I'm waiting for your supervisor, sir. I'm not
Other hand behind your
resisting.
back. Dude, just put your other hand behind your back. You can keep recording, but you have to put your.
So are you putting me in handcuffs?
Yes, I am.
Are you a supervisor?
Put your other hand on your back.
Are you a supervisor? I'm not. Okay, could you request one, please? Dude, you're about to break my thumb. Ouch.
Put your other hand on.
So I'm recording over here, just documenting for public interest. He went in Verizon and asked them if they wanted me to, what did you ask?
What?
What'd you ask Verizon?
Put your other hand on your back.
Put your hands on your back.
Okay. Dude, I'm not doing anything illegal.
You're just being detained.
Okay, that's fine. So he went into Verizon and solicited a trespass.
Okay. What do you mean by solicitation?
He went in there and asked them if they want me to leave. I wasn't even there for Verizon.
Okay, so you own the property?
Like, who owns this whole property here?
Well, it depends on what piece you're talking about.
Exactly. So he told me to get away from Verizon property. I walked down here.
Okay.
And then, so what now? Like, what? Like, what did he do?
Well, you're being detained.
For what crime? What reasonable articulable suspicion do you
Reasonable
have?
articulable suspicion is trespassing.
How am I trespassing? Nobody asked me to leave.
He told you that.
And I walked away.
I told you to keep your hand out of your pocket.
Sir, I was pushing my
When he
wallet.
tells you keep your hands out your pocket,
Okay.
keep your hands out your pocket.
Okay, listen. What crime is that, though? What crime is it to have your hand in your pocket?
It's not a crime, but listen to me.
Uh,
You're failing to follow an order.
Sir, it has to be a lawful order.
And it is a lawful order for us to keep your hands out of your pockets.
But what crime? I was
It's a
literally pushing my
lawful
wallet
order.
back in my pocket. My hands weren't like in my pocket. I was
What's your
pushing
name?
my wallet back
What's your
in my
name, sir?
pocket.
What's your name, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You have to answer, give your name, because you are detained and we're investigating a
Did you
crime.
turn off my GoPro?
No, it's still recording.
Go post
Okay.
recording both of our body cameras. What is your name? What's your name? We are investigating a crime. You are
What crime?
I asked you to get off the property.
And I did. I walked over here.
No, you did not.
Dude, where am I at?
You are still on private property.
You have to have a reasonable amount of time to get away. I walked away from Verizon right when you said get away from Verizon.
So it
I
took
said
him
okay.
About 5 minutes to
Okay.
get you.
Yeah,
So what,
and we're
what's
over
your
here.
name? And now you're resisting.
I'm not
Because-
resisting, sir.
Listen, resisting does not mean you have to be fighting somebody. It means you don't have to be following orders. That is resisting in the state of Kentucky. For resisting arrest, arrest doesn't have to be a physical
I
arrest.
thought you just said I was detained.
Up until I got here, you wouldn't put your hands behind your back.
No, I was holding my GoPro and
You would, but you failed to put your hands
Sir,
behind
my
your back.
hand was behind my back. And
This
I
hand
holding
was
my- I was on my GoPro.
Doesn't matter.
Well, he didn't take it and put it on
You
the
don't have
back.
to take it. You're supposed to drop it.
I'm not going to drop my expensive GoPro.
Sorry.
How do you put your hands on your back?
If I okay, well,
Did you call your supervisor?
I did.
Okay.
Listen to me, okay? I'm going to explain this in terms that would apply to me, okay?
Yep.
I like to shoot guns. I own a very expensive gun. If an officer tells me to drop it, I have to drop it.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Have you never seen a First Amendment audit before?
I understand. Listen,
Yes, sir.
I understand what you're saying. I get that. But when he tells you to drop it, drop it.
Well, you never told me to drop my GoPro.
Did he tell you to put your hands behind your back?
Yeah, I was trying
Did you put your
to.
hands behind your back?
Yes, I put this one behind my back.
Did you put this hand behind your
I
back?
didn't want to drop my GoPro.
Did you put this hand behind your back? You're now in the realm of resisting.
I never said no.
You don't have to say no.
I never answered that question.
You don't have to
So
answer.
you just assumed that I didn't put it behind my back.
I was standing here. It was
I
sitting
was
down
waiting
front.
for him to take the GoPro away from me, sir. Wait till your supervisor gets here.
Well,
And you guys, welcome to YouTube, guys. No, you're not going to leave my property here.
I'll take it with me.
So
Take it
now
with
I
me.
have to sit in your cruiser. You guys, massive lawsuit. Good luck, guys. You're not going to correct your other officer?
For what?
He went inside of Verizon and solicited a trespass. Oh man, I literally set you guys up and you failed.
I didn't ask if they
Miserably.
wanted to trespass. I asked if they were okay with you being on the property.
How was it on their property? Verizon does not own this property. Answer that. Verizon does not own this property. They lease it.
Okay. That means they're in control of it, correct?
No, that is not true.
Who's in control of this camera right now? Is this your camera?
Yeah, that's my camera.
Who's in control of the camera?
Like, what do you mean?
Who has possession of the camera and who's in control of it?
I don't get what you're like.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Like, you mean like right now?
Yeah, right now. This very moment in time.
Like you're holding my camera.
Okay.
So what's that mean?
Who's in control of it? Who's in control of your property?
Like me? I'm
You're in control of this.
right now. You're holding it. What are you guys putting me in? Oh my God, dude.
You got anything in your pockets I need to know about?
Is your supervisor on the way?
I've already requested supervisor.
Okay.
Remember that was the first thing you asked me if I was
Yeah.
supervisor? So what was your name?
Huh?
What was your name?
all you need is my name? My name's Al. Wow, and guys, I did not consent to searches and seizures, just so you know. You guys fucked up, dude. All right, guys, he is illegally running my identification. He reached into my pockets and grabbed my wallet out of my pocket. I did not consent to searches and seizures, guys. He went inside of Verizon and asked them if they wanted me on the property, which I was standing in the alleyway. I wasn't even in Verizon. Verizon does not own that parking lot. Verizon does not own that whole establishment. He told me to walk away from Verizon. I walked away from Verizon. He then decided to put me in handcuffs. This officer does not know the law, Jay Mueller, and we have T. Riley here, guys. We are in Paducah, Kentucky. Have fun with them, boys. Dude, I literally walked down the street. Body cam does not lie, my camera does not lie. I literally walked down the road. I was never asked to leave. How come you guys don't correct your officer?
I wasn't here for that.
I'm literally telling you.
Was I here for that?
I was never on Verizon property.
Oh, that's Verizon.
All that. The building is Verizon. Verizon does not own the whole thing.
They're in control of it because they lease the property. They have control. They have an interest in it.
Sir, Verizon's not the only property on there. When he told me to leave, when he told me to get away from Verizon, I walked down there.
Walk down to where I was at?
Yeah.
They still have an interest in all that property.
Oh
It's
my
just like,
God.
It's like being at Walmart.
I never refused. Do you guys have water? I am literally dehydrated. Do you have a bottle of water?
I do.
Like,
I've got
seriously,
one.
like
When we
something,
get done,
yeah.
he can get it. Okay, cool. When we get done with what we're doing, okay.
Yeah, you're good. Oh,
It won't be
man.
cold water, but it'll be...
Like, I just need water. Like, my mouth is
So if he gets done, I'll
dry as hell. It's, okay.
Yeah, the other AirPod.
Yeah, put them in those.
Yeah, that pink
in that
case.
pink case.
Gotcha. Don't have a seat for me.
Yep. Can you not close the door back?
Well, you're under arrest. The door will be closed.
Under arrest?
He just told you under arrest trespassing.
Not detained?
No,
He
just told you arrest.
Sir, I left the property.
Go ahead and have a seat for a second. Have a seat. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. You can go with the water.
Like, can I speak to your supervisor when they get here?
Yeah.
Hey, question. Is trespassing, is that civil? What is that?
That's just a misdemeanor.
So,
Or, sorry,
isn't that a citation and a release?
What's that?
393 status check.
I'm just giving you a trespass order. That's just a violation.
So is that, so I wouldn't be going down, that would just be a citation, right?
Yeah. So I'll take you to the jail, and usually for trespassing third, they'll just do what's called an ROR, which is release of your own recognizance.
So what does that mean?
So I've seen guys like you might stay there 8 hours, you might stay there 30 minutes. I don't know.
Well,
Typically, if it's your first offense,
I have work.
listen, typically if it's your first offense, Crack County Jail, you're in, they book you, get a photo, out.
But could I meet, my vehicle is here. How would I get back here?
You're the one who decided to trespass.
I didn't trespass, sir. I wasn't even.
From everything I'm hearing, sounds
Have
like
you
you're
heard? Do you know what a solicitation of a trespass is? Just wondering. Do you know?
I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
can't go in there and ask a property if they want me to leave if I had nothing to do with that property.
If you're standing outside the property,
You can't go in there and ask them if they want me to leave the property. It's called solicitation of a trust. You did. You went in there. I literally.
No. I asked if they're
That's
okay
called
with-
soliciting a trespass. You can't go in there. They had no idea I was back there. They didn't have a problem. They had all those cameras. They could have came out there and said, "Sir, we don't want you on on our property." I would have said, "Oh, okay. I'll walk down here to this end where it's the other people's property." You went in there and asked them if they want, or whatever you asked. You can't do that.
Do you want some water?
Yes, yes, sir. You can just like pour it. Thank you.
Is that
sir.
good?
How long is the supervisor? Is my did you turn off my GoPro? What you do is just hit the top.
I mean, the
red.
screen's black, so does that mean it's off?
Is it flashing red on the?
Yes,
front?
it is.
Yeah. So just press that top button.
On a scorching summer afternoon in Paducah, Kentucky, where over 25% of commercial space consists of shared parking lots, a freelance journalist from the KCA group was unlawfully arrested while filming. Although he stood on a public sidewalk, officers forced him to provide ID, handcuffed him, and searched his wallet without a warrant. This is a textbook case of power abuse. Remember, if you are not under arrest, you have the right to remain silent, refuse to show ID, and always record as evidence. Knowing and asserting your rights is your strongest weapon. Now let's move on to the second video.
How's it going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I just get your name and badge number just before I stop the recording?
If you have badge numbers, but it's Officer Gillespie. I'm Alpha 7, and then our star number is 435.
Star number. Okay, that's a new one for me. I have yet to hear that one before. But so, all right, I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna show Mr. Gillespie here what we got going on. Okay. So, all right. So now here's what we got going on here. So we actually, while I'm here talking to this police officer, this is the guy that came up and threatened to run me over with his truck. Then went and he swung at me, hit my face, hit my camera as well. No, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna show the video. So I'm glad that you pulled back up. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. At least we don't have to look for you now. That's good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show the. And that's why you keep your hands to yourself.
What about the push-up when you shoved me in the shoulder?
The video would have saw that.
Could you hit the camera from that?
We'll check the bank camera later. Hey, thank you for pulling back up and not making it a struggle to go look for you, though. We appreciate it. Me and these very nice officers right here, we appreciate it. Thank you. Made their jobs and mine very easy today.
I will make mention that absolutely none of this is biased in any sort of way. This is all based on not what he's saying.
These people are law enforcement, not feelings enforcement now. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I got you. I'll be right over there.
What's that zip code? All right, you got a good phone number?
Yep, for sure.
All right.
Yep.
How about a good email address?
First Amendment Protection Agency, all one word, at gmail.com.
First Amendment
Yep, Amendment Protection Agency.
Protection
Yeah, I can't stop it.
Agency
Yep, at gmail.com.
at Gmail.
Yes, sir.
Can I? Oh, yeah, yeah. You doing that here?
Just remember, man, you can go and educate yourself. I did tell you, invoke the Fifth Amendment. That probably wouldn't even happen.
You don't have to, but can you do me a favor and not antagonize him?
I'm not antagonizing, I'm just talking to him.
He's taking it that way, though. You don't have to. I'm just asking you if you would.
Did he tell you that, or are you able to read minds?
No, I can just tell he's been attacked. He told me you were attacked. He feels antagonized.
Oh.
There you go. He said, you don't have to.
Well, too bad the law enforcement is here, not the feelings enforcement.
Yeah, you don't have to. You're right to talk. All this is going to go with you. I'm going to let you hear. I'm going to have to go. Okay.
So he's gonna write up the charging document.
Yep.
Which is a blue ticket.
Yep.
And when he does that, it'll give me my ticket number that I need.
Is that what you guys usually call it, a document or an instrument? Is that usually the
charging
term?
document? Yeah,
Okay.
it's charging document.
Okay. I've heard it both ways. Just like I've heard CAD number,
Yeah.
incident number, computer number, ID number, star number, like you guys have.
Right.
That's a new one for me here
So
today.
the charging document, essentially, it's either like a blue ticket or a
Yep.
warrant.
Oh, yep.
And so an offense similar to this can go on a blue ticket, and then it goes to the jail. But as soon as I get that number for that, I'll also have your court date for you.
Sweet.
Oh, that's not mine. And then I can fill this out, and you'll get your copy of this. Okay?
Alrighty.
Just hang out for just a minute. And,
Yeah, no worries. I'll be here past when you guys leave.
Okay.
Did you move his wallet off your hood and stuff?
Yeah, everything is in his bag. He's got $150 cash.
Okay.
There's a QT bag somewhere in your car right there.
You mind standing by? He's got his workers coming to get his truck. You mind standing by? They said they'll be here in the next 15 minutes if that.
Okay.
Again, Mr. Gillespie, thank you very much.
Sir.
Have a good one. Take it easy now. So again, I will return to where I was standing. Take one more good look at this guy right before he leaves here. Now for once here, we don't have the officers taking the ride of shame out of here. It's this dude. He's taking the ride of shame out of here today. And there he goes. Why am I filming?
What are you filming for?
What am I filming for? I'm out here, I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public. I just told you. I just told you.
I didn't hear you.
Well, what I'm doing is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Okay.
Do you support the Constitution?
Of course.
Awesome, all right.
You see this, right?
Absolutely, well, we appreciate your service. Thank you very much.
I was just wondering because
Yeah.
I saw you film me as I went by, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Hey, man, all good. Have a good
Stay
one.
safe, man.
Yes, sir, you as well. Very curious dude. Pulled up and made the trip around just to come and ask what was going on. But at least he did it the right way. Boy, I don't know if this is a bank worker walking up to him or what. We got somebody walking up to him. Oh, this might be the dude right here. My man. Dude,
This is the people off, aren't you?
thank you very much, bro.
welcome, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Watch out. Oh.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
so she said obviously she can't do anything about the sidewalk, but if you come back on the parking lot, she's going to want to place you on police bus, okay?
Really?
So, yeah, so just to avoid any...
You want to just have her come out and tell me that just so it's not hearsay?
Yeah, sure.
What? Oh, here he comes again.
Alright, man. I've waited long enough for somebody to come get this truck. So
I know.
I'm
15
clearing
minutes
out-
turned
yeah.
into 50 real
Yeah,
quick.
So I'm clearing out of here.
All right.
I guess they changed their mind. I don't know. Somebody said that they were going to come out here, and then nobody's come out here.
All right.
So,
It would be kind of confusing anyways as to why they would want to trespass me. So
I don't know, man.
it is what it is. I deal with it all the time, all too often. Hey,
Have a better
but again,
one, man.
thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. Stay safe out there.
Thank you for watching today's video from Mr. Wright. 2 incidents in 2 different states reveal a clear truth. Civil rights in America are not just written words. They are essential tools for survival in real-life situations. In Paducah, Kentucky, a small city with just over 25,000 residents, a freelance journalist was unlawfully handcuffed, searched, and denied access to a supervisor simply for filming in a public parking lot. Meanwhile, over 500 miles south in Malden, South Carolina, a region where law enforcement frequently handles civil disputes and personal conflicts, a man aggressively confronted an auditor thinking he was in the right, only to be arrested on the spot with clear video evidence. 2 people, 2 places, 1 lesson. You don't need to be a lawyer to understand your rights. You only need to remember 3 things. First, if you are not under arrest or there is no legal justification, you can refuse to show your ID. Second, filming in public is a right protected by the Constitution. Third, always stay calm and avoid escalating tension. You are building your own evidence. What would you do if you were in the same situation? Leave a comment below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another real-life legal scenario that helps you understand and protect your rights.